In the bottom left corner, Art of Boxing. And in the top right corner, Dwonker. So we got the red Terran against the blue Zerg once more. Another Dwonker match coming in the pipeline for you. We really got to thank him for keeping this channel afloat with interesting games. Now that we're regrouping, getting ready for Season 2 of the BSL, which is going to be bigger and better than ever. You have my word. We really got some grinders out of Montreal that are going to fill up the next season. Hoping to get at least 8 players in the mix here. We'll see if Shaky can defend his crown once more. And as for this game, very standard. Hatch gas pool, it's looking like from Dwonker. Likely to be, since it's 17 hatch. There's the gas. And for the Terran, well, barracks on top of the ramp. So no proxy shenanigans, just a standard game. And Dwonker here electing for the regular expansion location. Did not elect for the quick gold. It's very greedy. It can be punished by units on the other side of the mineral line. And of course, Terrans with medvacs, bio, tanks, liberators, Hellions, they can really punish taking that mineral line early. 2 gases being taken for the Terran. And by the way, ArtofBoxing, he is a Master 3 Terran. So we've seen Dwonker fight some Master Terrans before. It's been a minute since we've had Dwonker as a Zerg player against a Master Terran. But his record in ZvT has actually been stellar. I believe now it's upwards of 70%, he's told me. And he just needs to put that volume in to keep climbing up the ranks. Dwonker's been working on his Terran game lately. We'll see if he's at all rusty. And we'll see if ArtofBoxing can exploit that rustiness. If so. And we see a little bit of idle time from this Reaper. That's a little bit odd. Dwonker checking over here with his Overlord if Boxing is going for that gold base. Finds out it's not. 3rd base being taken. Ling speed on the way. 4 Lings coming out. Just for some defense. And it's a little bit odd that ArtofBoxing, he's pooling 2 Reapers even. Not going immediately with the Reaper pressure. So Dwonker's happy to just drone up now, building 4 drones. The worker count's even, however, because Dwonker has built 6 Lings, and he's not using them aggressively. I think he smells that something may be up here, because there's no Reaper harass coming. And often that can signify some kind of proxy build or maybe an early Marine push out. You see the SCV here distracting the Lings, and there's 3 Reapers actually coming in here trying to take out Dwonker's hatchery. Okay, he was waiting for the 3 Reapers and the Cyclones to put together this kind of timing attack to take out this 3rd hatchery. That's the goal. I think ArtofBoxing thinks he can just run over Dwonker right here with his master credentials. And I don't know, maybe this hatchery will go down here. It's getting in the orange. Dwonker, he's slow walking queens off of creep. And he's coming here, he's phasing out this Terran army. And oh wow, he gets the surround and the queens are helping with the DPS too. That's a huge cleanup for Dwonker. And behind this, he's queuing up a couple more Lings, a couple more drones. Roach Warren is building. The Terran is just trying to stabilize. Dwonker's coming across the map here. This tank is not sieged up. The wall has not been completed. Dwonker is pouncing on this opportunity here. Not giving the Master Terran ArtofBoxing any time to settle. He's coming in here, he's cleaning up the SCVs. And this is a terrible start for the Master Terran. He's down in workers. He's going to lose 3 supply depots here. Not to mention he's lost his army before. He's just been routed in the battlefield here. 1,500. The pile driver being landed by Dwonker. The Master Terran player being spiked on his head here. It's a Banshee follow-up. He's finally got a second siege tank out. He's going to try to hold that ramp. Ling here, trying to stall the landing of this base. Back at home, Dwonker is just droning up, macroing up 2 Evo chambers. He's got a Spore Crawler. I think he might have scouted that tech lab. If not, it's just a good standard defense or intuition. Third CC now coming behind. And Dwonker coming in here again. Maybe made a small mistake letting this base get up and running, but he's coming in here and he's trading against the Marines, letting the tank do splash damage. Whittling down that Marine count. And even now, an even trade is going to be good for Dwonker because he has the superior economy. Gold base now being taken as a 4th. Very smart here. He took this as a 3rd. And now the creep can possibly come up here to defend that gold base on the other side of the mineral line. 1-1 on the way. Spire even from Dwonker. Very interesting. He must have spotted that Banshee. Well, he obviously did when those links ran in. And it's double Banshee here from ArtofBoxing. Trying to get some harass done on the Zerg side of the map. You know, his back is to the wall here. Really not a great start. Dwonker is in a commanding position. So he's got to make some magic happen with these Banshees right here. Let's see how Dwonker responds as well. 65 or 67 drones to 38 SCVs. These Banshees really need to get some worker kills. Couple drones, that's a good start. And these drones were long distance mining, the pathing a little bit messed up. And now the Banshees are coming in here and they're trying to take out this gold base hatchery. But to be honest, Dwonker can lose this hatchery and still be in a good spot in this game. With this worker lead. But we got to be careful. We got a 3rd base being landed here for the Terran. And if he kills this base, it's going to be 3 base to 3. Now Dwonker coming in here, throws a No, is there going to be a transfuse on the hatchery? There it is, finally. Queen's coming in here, punishing the Banshees just barely. Just like with the other hatchery. Dwonker's going to save it, and now look at this. A bunch of Corruptors came on the map trying to punish these Banshees. Roach is also moving forward. And the Corruptors are chasing down these Banshees here. The Terran player is somewhat catching up in workers, although down 23 workers. Getting Stim on the way, +1. And for Dwonker, it's just Roaches and Overlords. Nothing fancy. He's looking for that Roach Ravager death blow, it looks like. Overlord pooping creep on this gold base location. Making sure it's not snuck in. Infestation pit coming down for the Zerg 2-2. Starting to get this gold base up and running, and that's an even bigger W for Dwonker here. No gold base for the Terran. 4 bases to 3. But this Master Terran player, ArtofBoxing, he's kind of clawed himself a little bit back into this game. He's moving out onto the map. But he's only got 98 supply, and look at this Roach Ravager just chilling on this ramp. I think the Terran has no idea what's in this part of town, and Dwonker caught off guard as well. But, I mean, look at this. No comparison in the army size here. The Corruptors are even there to clean up the medvacs. And Dwonker doesn't care. He's going to morph some Ravagers. Even during the fight, another medvac goes down. And look at this. Totally walked out in the wrong part of town, did this Terran player. Trying to make something happen. Knew he was behind. I think maybe Turling was his best option. Now he moved out aggressively into a huge army of Roach Ravager on creep. Lost that army. And now he's got Biles raining down on him. This command center location just getting wrecked. Dwonker snuffs out another Master 3 Terran. Rank 6 in his division. And I think some of these players are playing a little bit too audaciously. And he's catching him. GG.